readers, and welcome back to Lexi Rose Literacy. Today, our guided reading lesson is a Level C book titled At School. So let's get ready to read. Okay, we're going to start with our sight words. So every beginner book has a lot of sight words, and sight words are just words that you need to know right away as soon as you see them. So this book has these 10 sight words, and the 3 that are highlighted are the most frequent ones. We're going to go over each one and make sure you keep practicing your sight words so that you can know them automatically by sight. All right, so here's the first sight word. How. So I say and then you say. How. Okay, let's spell it together. H-O-W. How. The next sight word is at. So I'll say it and then you say it. At. And let's spell it together. A-T spells at. Our next word is go. I'll say and then you say go. Okay, let's spell it together. G-O spells go. Our next sight word is to. So we'll spell it and then we'll say it. T-O spells to. This word is they. So I say and then you say they. All right, let's spell it. T-H-E-Y spells they. Our next word is do. Say do. Okay, let's spell it together. D-O spells do. Okay, our next word is have. So let's spell it together. H-A-V-E spells have. Your. So I'll say it and then you say it. Your. Okay, let's spell it. Y-O-U-R spells your. Okay, our next word is what. Say what. Okay, let's spell. W-H-A-T spells what. This word is when. Say when. Okay, let's spell it together. W-H-E-N spells when. Good work. All right, let's go over all of the sight words. How, at, go, to, they, do, have, your, what, when. Okay, so here are our 3 story words: children, learn, and school. And these 3 words are in the pattern of the book, so you'll see it over and over again. So we're going to point out each word and we're going to stretch out each word. So let's look at this word right here. This word is children. Can you say children? All right, and we're going to stretch it out. So we have ch, I, L, dr, N. So here's the word children. Now that was a long one. Let's go to the next one. This word here is school. Can you say school? So we have sk, S-C-H. And then O-O says oo. And then L-O. So school. And here's our last story word, learn. So we have ul and earn. This is a word within itself. Together they are learn. So let's go to the next page, and I want you to find these 3 words because you're going to see them throughout the book. Can you find the word children? And remember, it starts with the digraph ch, C-H. Good work. Children is right here, C-H-I-L-D-R-E-N. Can you find the word school? It starts with the sk, S-C-H. Good job. School is right here. And our last story word is learn. Can you find the word learn? It starts with an ul sound. Good work. L-E-A-R-N. Learn. So you're going to see these 3 words throughout the book. And we're going to remember these story words. So let's get started. All right, we're starting to read the story together. So we are going to box off all of the story words. So we know children, we know school, and we know learn. And the rest of the words are sight words that we went over. So here we have when, go, to, and they. So each page you're going to see the story words and you're going to see the sight words, and you're going to have to put them together to read the whole sentence. So let's read this sentence. When children go to school, they learn. Okay, let's go to the next page. So let's box off the story words. We know children, learn, and school. Do you remember this sight word? How? Very good. What about this sight word? To. What is this sight word? Do. And this sight word? At. So if you recognize your story words and you know your sight words, you know majority of the sentence. So now we have to stretch out this unknown word. So let's stretch it out. A, and th. So we put it together, math. So what's that word? Math. All right, we're going to read the whole sentence. Children learn how to do math at school. Very nice. All right, let's go to the next one. So we know most of these words, but I see the unknown word right here. So let's stretch this word out. R. And when you have E and A together, this vowel team says E. That makes the long E sound. So we have E, D. Put it together, read. So now let's read the whole sentence. Children learn how to read at school. Okay, now we're starting to see the pattern of the book, like most beginner books have. Let's go straight to the unknown word and stretch it out. We have WR, which makes the R sound. So R. We have this I with a magic E. And if you remember that rule, it makes the long I sound. And then the E is silent. So we have R, I, T. Let's put it together. Right. So now let's read the whole sentence. Children learn how to write at school. Okay, we know the pattern, we know the sight words, and we know the story words. So let's look at this unknown word. Let's stretch it out. And just before we do, AY, that vowel T makes the long A sound. So we're going to have two sounds. This blend, PL, pull, and then this vowel team, AY, A. So put it together, pull, A, play. All right, let's read the whole sentence. Children learn how to play at school. Good work. Okay, I see two words here that are unknown. So here and here. Let's stretch out both of these words. This is going to be a little bit of a challenge. Okay, but we can do it. So here we have a, b, and then out. So let's put it together. About. Now that word has the sight word out in it, so it made it a little bit easier for us. Okay, let's go to the next word. So this word also has a sight word in it, THEM, them. So let's stretch out the rest of it. So we have them, and then we have L, V, and then ES is going to say S. So elves. So we have them, and then we have selves. So that word is themselves. So now let's put both of these words into the sentence and read the whole thing. Children learn about themselves at school. Good work. Okay, here's the next page. So I see two unknown words here and here. So let's stretch them out before we read the sentence. This is a vowel team, E and A. And when they're together, they say the long E sound. So we have E and then T. So that word is eat. Good, now let's stretch out the next one. We have ul, un, and then ch. So we blend it together, ul, un, ch, lunch. So eat lunch. Now let's read the whole sentence. When children go to school, they eat lunch. And here in the picture, we see they're eating nice pasta and salad and something in their cup. Okay, let's go to the next page. Let's see the unknown word right here. This word is easy for us to stretch out. Ready? Fun. So we're going to read the whole sentence now. When children go to school, they have fun. Good work. All right. Now this sentence is a question. So when we read it, we're going to read it like we're asking something because we see a question mark right here. Most of these words we know because they're sight words. And we see two story words right here, learn and school. So let's read the whole thing. Ready? What do you learn at your school? Great work. You did an excellent job. Make sure you keep up with your sight word recognition. You just practice your sight words over and over again because it makes it easier for you to read. And we're going to keep stretching out new words and learning things about magic E and vowel teams and blends. And once all that knowledge comes together, you'll be reading even more fluently. So let's now read this book together. Okay, we're ready to read the book together. That means you're going to use your finger, follow along as we read the whole story. So the title is At School. Let's go over all the sight words. So I'll say and then you say after. How, at, go, to, they, do, have, your, what, when. Okay, now let's go over the story words. So, children, learn, and school. So all of these words are practically on every page in the book. All right, get ready to put your finger on the blue triangle, and I want you to follow along with the scoops. So remember to read like you're talking, okay? All right, let's get started. When children go to school, they learn. Good, keep reading with me. Children learn how to do math at school. Children learn how to read at school. Children learn how to write at school. Children learn how to play at school. Children learn about themselves at school. When children go to school, they eat lunch. When children go to school, they have fun. What do you learn at your school? Excellent job. So now that we went through everything, you see more of the pattern of the book. All right, let's see if you can read the whole story by yourself. So the title is At School. Here's our sight words. I'll say and then you say. How, at, go, to, they, do, have, your, what, when. All right, and here's our three story words: children, learn, and school. Okay, use your finger to point underneath each word, and I want you to read the whole story. Excellent job. Great reading. Okay, let's go to our comprehension questions. Okay, what were some of the things that children can do at school? So we'll use the book to help us. They learn, do math, read, write, play, learn about themselves, eat lunch, have fun. Okay, my next question is actually page 21, the last page. What do you learn at your school? Can you name something that you learn at your school? That sounds like a lot of fun. Okay, let's go to our last comprehension question. This sentence says children learn how to do math at school. The question is, how is she learning how to do math? She's learning how to do math with a whiteboard and a marker. She's writing on the board. And it looks like she's learning how to do addition. You did an excellent job today. Go ahead and kiss your brain and pat yourself on the back. Don't forget to read for at least 20 minutes every single day. I'll see you again for our next lesson.